Why our culture is losing decency, and how can we fix it? How can we reclaim it before it is too late? We have a decency crisis in our society. Our culture is losing decency, and how can we reclaim it before it is too late? We have a decency crisis from social media feed to the street and our high school hallway. The hypersexualization is being sold as empowerment, body positivity, my body, my choice. Hello family, this is the Adedi Genesis podcast and you're welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore the uncomfortable link between the adult content creator, economy, and why your 15-year-old thinks a micro mini is back to school attire. This is not about slut shaming. It is about system shocking. We are breaking down. We are losing it. Our moral is diminishing. In the case of Africa, poverty plays a crucial role in why a grown-up woman will be or come to terms with engaging in social media nudity. Some even encourage their daughters in using their body so that they can survive. If we bring this to the Western world, you walk through a high school hallway or a more recently you've likely seen a fashion trend that's made you do a double take. It is not just a new style. It feels like it is fundamentally different. It doesn't sit well with you. So, are you saying that good parenting is falling apart? Or can we reason to the fact that most families are barely surviving the hardship of the economy? Working 2 jobs is not even enough anymore. People pay so they can live. And this creates vacuum in parenting absent. And I believe that we will all agree, living is becoming tougher and some just want to survive at all costs. So today, we are connecting the dots between what happens on our phone screen and what happens in reality. The problem is not women's bodies or the massive private area exposure trend, but a profit-driven system that has commodified sexuality and through social media made it a mainstream aspirational blueprint for young girls. This is a systematic issue, not a moral feeling of individual women or teens. How social media made this possible? Algorithm reward system. Social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, even Facebook, they are not neutral in this case. Their business, and I mean their business model, is all about attention. Data conclusively shows that content with high visual salience, which often includes sexually suggestive imagery, generate more likes, more share. The algorithm learns this and pushes such content to more feeds. Let's look at the influencer economy. This has created a direct financial incentive. Women see that creating tasty trap or adopting the Instagram body aesthetic can lead to brand deal, a massive following, and a lucrative career on platforms like OnlyFans. This is not about liberation. It is about a rational response to a system that pays for exposure and nudity. The message is clear. Exposure equals success. Let's look at the valuation of privacy. Social media has fundamentally shifted our perception of privacy. What was once intimate is now public domain. The line between private life and public performance has been erased, and the currency of that performance is often the body itself. Let's look at the second part of this. The trickle-down effect of this from the feed of our phone to the hallway of our school. Aspirational identity. Teenagers are in a critical stage of identity formation. Their primary role model are no longer just movie stars, but also those Instagram body and TikTok influencers. When they see These women being celebrated, famous and empowered for their revealing style, they emulate it. It is normal. It becomes the uniform for social acceptance and their confidence. Clothing companies are masterful at instantly turning viral social media trend into affordable, accessible cloth. A style worn by a popular influencer on Monday can be on a teenager's doorstep by Friday. These clothes are often designed to be body revealing, directly copying the online aesthetic like direct copy. Erosion of context. Online, there is no context. A bikini photo on a beach, a high sexualized dance video, or a grown woman exposing a vagina for view exists in the same infinite scroll. For a developing brain, this normalizes the removal of context. The outfit that may be for a specific adult-oriented performance online loses its context and becomes just what you wear. Third, let's look at the solution. And this is going to be a multifaceted approach in order to reclaim our decency. First, we have to shift the focus from control to critical thinking. And this is going to be for parents and educators. You see, don't just say that no to anything or everything. You need to explain why, and the why have to be an open conversation about the algorithm. This app is designed to do so, and so. Or this app is designed to show you this because it gets reaction. You need to discuss this with your kids. Teach media literacy. Help them to deconstruct the influencer persona. Let your kids know that this is a performance for money and their real life, our real value are much more than this single image you are looking at. Also, we need to champion alternative role models. Proactively introduce them to women who are celebrated for their intellect, who are celebrated for their courage, their skill, and their character. We have women that are scientists, athletes, entrepreneurs, and artists. We also need to champion a positive vision of modesty. As a parent, we need to reframe the narrative. Move modesty from being about hiding or about shame to being about dignity, self-respect, and commanding attention for your mind and character. First, it is not about what you are covering up, but what you are revealing about your self-worth. Also, we have to promote consensual dressing. Teach the principle that style is about appropriateness. What you wear to a beach party is different from what you wear to school, or what you wear for a job interview, or a place of worship. This reinstates the context that social media removes. Now, we also need to demand for corporate and platform accountability. You see, we need to support brands that promote healthy body image. And also, we need to champion clothing brands that market to the teen with a focus on style and comfort rather than the pure sex or sexual appeal. Also, we need to advocate for algorithm transparency. We can support movement and policy that question the black box algorithm of social media companies and their societal impact. How do we fix this? Not with shame, but with wisdom, boundaries, and better alternatives. A call to build, not just to berate the solution, to the fallen state of decency, is not to scream at our guests to put on more clothes. It is about build a society starting in our own homes, in our school and our community that can offer them a more compelling, more authentic, and more valuable identity to step into. A community where they are seen, celebrated, and rewarded for who they are, not just for what they are willing to expose. We need to teach media literacy early. Don't just say cover up. Ask, who profits when you post that? Help kids to understand social media is a business and their attention and their image is the product that social media sells. 2, We need to redefine confidence. True confidence is not about how you look. It is about what you do. Celebrate girls who lead, create, girls who serve and speak up. Shift the narrative from look at me to watch what I can do. Third, parents and mentors. Parents need to model digital discipline. If your feed is full of hyper-curated filtered influencers, your kids will notice. They know. So, I encourage you to curate your own online space with dignity and talk about why. Why it is important to follow people with good morals. We don't have to accept this as just how things are. Culture is not fixed. It is shaped, and we get to shape it. So, let's raise a generation that knows that their worth is not measured in likes, is not measured in social media view or in the inches of their skin, but in their character, in their kindness, and their courage. And that will end it for me, guys. So if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share this with a parent or your teacher or mentor who cares about the future of our youth. Let's build a community that we all can be proud of. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.